looks like and how much space it's going to have for the workshop. So he has no idea because none of it was in the paperwork.
Nope.
And then she goes into why she needs to know this information and starts describing the specifications of what Buster is and how, it managed to get that entire engine out of there and the amount of power capability it needed to be able to get out of that and how that was initially a problem. But she realized a couple of things when she had been observing the Inbar engine on and 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 on. And during that time, Zorman's attuned himself to a fucking ring, and Hanu's tuned herself to a fucking banner, and boom, Stindo on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I like the idea of Zarman's meditative process was just washing the dishes.
Heck yeah.
I mean, honestly, Zell was actually literally listening to everything she was saying. It was just the way it was like, I don't know. We'll know when we get there tomorrow. Be great. Yeah. Yeah.
like Buster can't fit inside of this room. Big.
Huh.
I'm imagining bigger.
Oh, that was
My pop
Where?
always did say that I should dream big.
Babette at some point in the evening also spends some time just trying to figure out what the fuck to do with a houseplant.
So he,
So she starts asking Fee, like, what does this plant need? How do I plant? And if it's looking angry, she waters it.
She also presses you on the importance of talking to your plant. And that, if you're not going to see your plant for a little while, let your plant know. So that it doesn't, get lonely or feel like it was abandoned. And make plans for that. Because sometimes things require you to be able to live.
So I'll make sure that I always have somebody to babysit the plant when I go out.
It's very important. And I'm on hire.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Fee.
Some people babysit.
she plants it. It's just so great.
I
Heck
babysit
yeah.
plant.
So proud of her. As these guys are washing the dishes, Honey will somewhat hover after a little bit. It's like, you guys don't need any water support? Okay. Our water genasi is not really allowed near sinks. Ass.
I think Nan likes keeping her dishes intact, honey.
Okay. I can help try. She says, still carving, dips her head in.
Oh, poor honey.
I was forbidden to go by
I
sinks.
mean,
No, it's fine. I'm fine out here. I'm just making sure if you wanted to speed clean it, but okay.
Oh, man.
the
See
repetition of
Arthur
washing dishes.
approaching with a knife and a plate.
And if
And as you see him approaching with a knife, like a beard underneath the plate, you're instinctively ready for this. You already know it's coming, right? And then places his dishes in the sink. Goes, oh yeah, that was damn good. Haven't had duck like that in a while. You ought to go hunting. It'd be much better if it was fresh, I bet.
mm-hmm.
Back to the table.
As that's
Zarman is a little suspicious as he continues washing the dishes.
if Zale's still in the room, this is when Hannah will splash him with shape water.
On the rooftop.
All the way on the
Thank you.
rooftop.
Yeah, he probably would put dishes in the sink and dip, so.
Yeah, okay. I thought he said that he was gonna help out, but if he just put that in there, then I would have done that as he was walking away.
That's him helping out.
Yeah. As that
also would have helped out with the dishes.
had happened, she would have sprayed Zale as he walked away. I'm like, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Next day. So just bye.
Ha! I got reach with this. Phew.
Slow motion limbo.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Guys, those of us here in this girl section, sorry two of you. We have 1 minute left this year,
Mm-hmm.
and then the rest of you will be here in a short little while. Yes.
Mm. Well,
Ah,
Hanu,
God, guys.
after a while, she'll just lay down on the grass and look up at the moon. Finish with her carving, and she'll just rest there.
Arthur's gonna get ready for some really early fishing
Mm-hmm.
I got some exploring.
and manage to catch up. Just a moment with this sister.
Oh
Zarmon
man.
will probably make plans with Toronto to start vetting probably for a valet, and of course seeing what we'd have to arrange for
Yep.
cleaning up the atrium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she suggested betting at the end of cleaning the atrium
Yeah.
next week. So
Okay, fair.
cleaning the atrium over the week and then doing it at the atrium, not at Rosemary.
Yeah.
That is,
Mhm.
because if we're
Rosemary's.
trying to be official with like random people, we should probably do it in our own place type thing.
I know, yeah. Rosemary is just narrowing her eyes as people walk through, like, oh, they're a pushover.
Hell yeah.
I think Rosemary finds it mildly entertaining of how much we've talked about our shit there.
Yeah, no, it's great.
She's just sitting there with the old lady. Ah, you young kiddos and your spirit.
Listen,
Little do we know she can buy out the entire country.
yeah, that's the one thing. She knows there's a surveillance. All grandmas know everything, so why hold secrets? They're gonna find out. It's in her mind. My gran knows everything, and she always knew
Ever
everything.
need a moral out of any of my shit is that Gran knows all.
Yeah,
Always.
grans and nans, doesn't
The
matter.
people
They
will
know.
always know.
Mhm.
That would also make sure that Nan gets to bed okay as well.
Y'all would have a brief confirmation of how things have gone and tuck her in.
Mhm.
And life will get to a freaking steady, peaceful evening.
Mhm.
Realizing Earthvine, y'all's new home. At least for some weeks or months to come.
Mhm. Yeah. After a while, sitting in this moonlight, she's gonna meditate, knowing that in the morning she has to go train under the same tree.
You're not gonna dance in the moonlight?
She's meditating. That's the same thing her chi is dancing.
More importantly, is it with the red dress on?
Yes, exactly. Oh. So good. So
Yeah, our attempt with the tents around the main map failed, so yeah, they don't need to be there anymore if you want them there.
Mhm. So